Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Final Fantasy XIV Online, running on the PlayStation 5. I'm going to do our customary wait time, since I'm on busy servers, but my original character was on this busy server, which at the time was not a busy server. Let you know how long ago it's been since I played a Final Fantasy game, or Final Fantasy Online. Although it also lets you know how old the name meowmurai is. Okay. I don't think I need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about the play guide. I mean, we actually probably do need to worry about the play guide, but I'm not going to worry about the play guide. I'm gonna, wing it. It's what most people do when they're playing this game, is just wing it. Wing it good. We are out of quests. Let's go look for something. You can raise like a ton of levels just hanging around in your starter city and doing the random quests that show up. At least if it's like when I played, which again was a while ago. We'll be able to do the next class activities so until we hit level 10, which, you know, I think we'll get there pretty fast. It won't take very long. Raising the initial couple levels up until level 40, I think, 40-ish, is like very, very easy. Again, this is my recollection. I don't know if that's actually true. Maybe that's not true. Maybe this is harder than I remember it. Given the state of my memory, is probably a fairly reliable thing to say. Fairly reliable. Okay, where can I find some quests? Not getting any here. Do I need some on the other end? Possibly. Oh, we can go back to the quicksand. Why don't we do that? Buttle finds himself at a loss after realizing the package he carries is not his own. Braille, let me catch my breath. I went all the way to Scorpion Crossing for a package, only to now realize I just returned with the wrong one. The way back is so far. I simply can't. Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at Scorpion's Crossing is missing this package. I haven't the breath left to tell you the way. Go see Mimishu. Try to stack up some quests here. Just not get used to the control scheme. Kekazani is shirking duty and could do with a wake-up call. Sure, darling, you can come for a ride. Huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd you go? Ah, bugger, did the shift start already? Ah, the hell's with it. I'm bleeding exhausted anyway. Mind taking this to Giganasu at the dispatch yard outside the city? He'll probably give you something for the trouble. And one of the quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone in the Ulda dispatch yard. Well, young'un, how you finding our fine Ulda then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ulda are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke like you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. I love Papashan. You'll find him over at Ulda Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out across the hall, and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come up to it for long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. I will say on my PC, when I ran this back in the day, you know, I was running this on a much different video card than I am now, and it really wasn't up to snuff. So playing it now with these graphics as they are is actually pretty comforting. And again, I realize that these aren't cutting-edge graphics. You know, if you're playing a PlayStation 5, if you're playing on a PlayStation 5 and you're expecting the PlayStation 5 style of graphics, you know, you're expecting, you know, Death Stranding or Horizon Zero Dawn. Obviously, that it's not going to scratch that itch in that way. But I think the structure of this game, you know, is pretty satisfying. I mean, I find myself wanting to play it like all the time now, but we also have other games to play throughout the evening. Scorpion Crossing, the way couldn't be simpler. Pass through this gate and head west until you come upon it. Deliver a package, are you? In that case, you'll want to speak to Oswell when you arrive. Unfortunately, we don't have a mount yet. That will take quite a few levels to get a mount. I don't remember, it's level 20 or something like that. I don't know. It's more than what I have. Okay. Level 10 was chasing that little guy, huh? Gone. I just know it. Gods, as if I didn't have enough problems already. You took the wrong package, Boltiff, you bloody oaf. The Horizon package. You are 12 send. You spared me quite a headache, friend. Thank you. If only there weren't so many other misplaced shipments plaguing me these days. Oh, these are worse than what I have. I guess I'll take the money. Yeah, what do you got for me? Oswald needs you to help locate a misplaced shipment. You have time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. The manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound for the East Aldernon Trading Company were included in the latest shipment from Vesper Bay, but I can't seem to find the bloody things. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find crates, bring them to me. Yeah, I am pretty sure they're just around here. Did you find my crates? Great job, friend. These will make the next wagon, thanks to you. The shipments never stop coming, day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't had time to spend it? I haven't downed a pint with friends in weeks. I was holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking. There's no end to it. I'm so tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe to Kickapoo at the Silver Bazaar. I'd call on her myself, but I haven't the time, and I doubt these weary legs would carry me there even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammer-beak tail feathers? Gods know, you can find the beasts around here easy enough. Kickapoo's a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for, well, far too long. There have been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well, is all. The trader Guntram is furiously ransacking his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who has misplaced something. No, this can't be happening. There's no time to send for more, and no, you there. Please, you must help me. Go and kill as many cactars as you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs in the balance. For the love of the gods, hurry, man. Not sure where the cactars are. Are they at the front of the building? I guess they might be there. Yep, there they are. Normally cactars are very difficult. So to put them this early into the game is a little weird to me. Have you brought the cactar blood? All 4 bottles? Show me. Ooh, you saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Ulda and saw all my bottles of Radzahan skin tonic were as empty as a Garlean promise. Looks as though the lid shook off in transit and the whole load spilled right out, but I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on a delivery. Cactar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you have brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely Uldan ladies will be none the wiser. Don't worry about getting found out. Radzahan skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in Ulda would even know it from an ampule of their own piss. Role actions. You have learned a role action. Role actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all classes within the role. Tank, melee, DPS, range DPS, healer. Rather than a specific class, role actions are learned in the same manner as class actions via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a role. The role section has been added to the actions and traits found under character in the main menu. Selecting it will display the role actions you have learned. Walking along in the dark. Scare monsters. Am I level 8? Oh, okay. The levels go by so fast in the beginning. Then as soon as you get to that like second expansion of this game, or is it the third? Well, anyway, whenever you get to the snow area, then it feels like all your progress just comes to an absolute halt. I really hate that area, but you have to play that area, unfortunately. Yeah, at some point in time in your Final Fantasy career, you'll have to go there. We'll see if we can find any level 9 or 10 enemies. One thing is just a little more difficult than what we have. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from the spot. Hammerbreak, tail feathers, and a letter. Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kikipu, it's been long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I heard it told the scum of Ulda have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kickapoo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And hammer-beak tail feathers? The dolt does realize he sent feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Kipu of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You've a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs lording about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscle sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Fafano has the look of a Lafadal dying to be asked if it has any work to offer. Hey there, friend. I've a sure way into some easy gear if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin grease, and then deliver them to Hero by the name of Abdelard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. Couldn't be more simple. That's right by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They only care about the success of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I'll go wherever there is gil to be gotten. You don't want trouble with me, boy. Piss off. Oh, I thought there was an action. Alright, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Chase them out of the bazaar by casting slash doubt. Okay. Gotta watch my caps. Your ears working? I said piss off. Enough already. I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kickapoo that this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing! I'm not even sure how you do that without a keyboard. I mean, I'm sure there's a way. There has to be. Otherwise, that'd be kind of a strange requirement to have in a game that can be used with a controller. You know what I mean? Persistent little bastard, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way. But tell that Kickapoo this ain't over. Bah, I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. The tough part is finding everyone. Yeah, I might have had like an RTX 1080 when I was playing this. Like I said, it was a long time ago. And, well, you know, while it could run with that graphics card, it certainly couldn't run well, necessarily. um, like I said, it seems like a long time ago that I had that card. I think I still have it in storage somewhere, actually. Maybe somebody will want to build a quote-unquote retro PC build at some point in time. You Silver Bazaar folk are annoying as all hells, I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I want to find some peace and quiet. Daniel of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Estheim's lapidaries, repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son, have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Gelfridus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar, as always. You know, I guess I could probably squeeze this text a little more. Like, it doesn't quite need to be that large. Yeah, it's a little tiny, but, I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. It's just everything's just, like, so big, I don't... Yeah, I want something kind of in between that. Well, they're gone then, all of them. Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their only masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and menzies for the Thanlan's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to. Aye, more people leave now than come, but aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Okay, I admit that's kind of small. Is there something in between? I don't know. I guess I can just deal with it. It is, you know, the scaled size. It's what it's supposed to look like, but still. We're looking for goblins. I think they're just out here somewhere. Cores. Cannot drive the piles without earth sprite cores. Cores on the land. Help the pile strike take hold. Have you any cores? Gather cores? No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. No, thank you. Still have symbols on them. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of goblin grease right now. Goblin grease. Fafanono? Or Fafano? Fafafono? Fafafano must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of Ulda Elite, but the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structure start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some last-named Kickapoo holds the rights to the bulk of the land there. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. Well, you know, I'll just work both sides since you're both paying. Just saying. Don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next. More than like. Magnetite? Daniel said that of ye, did he? So, Dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, I have a vessel what's barely seaworthy, and scarce big enough for me alone. I have no crew, no hands to help with the haul. All bloody day at sea, busting me arse, gets me few gill at best. God's days ain't what they were. Time was ye could scarce count the ships that used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse, no stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old days are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. Ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. That's a lot to say to a guy you just met, but I hear ya. Something has Fafanono at the Soho Bazaar in a very agitated state. Those goddamn haulers, who do they think they are? I paid good coin to... Ah, you there. You're one of those task-seeking adventure types, are you not? Some wares I ordered from an Uldar merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring them no further, the lazy bastard said. Gate to the bazaar, still a bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall! Ah, there are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Galfridius of the Sulphur Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin mongers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Gave it some more thought, I did, putting back out to sea and all. But even with me compass fixed, I still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin mongers a few weeks back. Just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all told. Must be you felled some earth sprites to get them at them magnetite chunks. Am I right? If so, I reckon ye could put down a few goblins and bring back me some lures. Suppose I could make do with just 2 of them. A couple of coppers one should serve for now. You ever help him put a broken life back together? It's funny, I didn't actually say yes, but I'm fine. Be it. Gods, those better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? Let's see. Yes, yes, and yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from sun-silk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Ulda, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. So long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such blows. But gil is hard to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, yet no one makes efforts to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. Leggings. Leather leggings, leather boots. Seeing copulars from goblin mongers. Where's that? Okay, over there somewhere. Are people actually doing this feat? Oh, it's a whole camp full of little darlings. Well, they're level 8. So, they're just one level behind me. But there's more than one of them. They're in my Monsterpedia, though. Ain't no easy task, but I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 copper lures to get me back to the sea and put me Daniel's heart at ease. I'll be down to me copper lures. Never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells, them goblin sure saw banging them up. Bah, ain't gotta be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be Nald himself telling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting for me out there somewheres. Heh, maybe compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing though. I suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. Other meds. Yeah, sure. Okay, there was a... Oh, there's another quest here. Well, never mind then. Kikpu searching for someone to help her with land prospects who have their sights set on the Silver Bazaar. It's terrible, meowmurai. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kickapoo? That is the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with a resistance rather than acceptance. Brave, but foolish. Back for more, Kenrick. How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one elm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kickapoo, listen to reason. You know who we are, you know our deeds. You have no hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man. You couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or guild of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We've sweated together when we dug this well, we laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place, and I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Ah, stubborn girl. No matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I don't think of taking... I'd not think of taking them down, were I you. End this futile fight. Kickapoo. There are far more of us, and if you're truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Meowmurai, please. The writs of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. I know, why can't she do this? Yeah, well, maybe they're put too tall because she can't reach them, you know what I mean? I thought you might be along. Pity you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing a writ of seizure will be rubble within the hour. The writs? You... What have you done? That means my men. But no, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I'll be back soon, and with far more fearsome company. You've made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to set the bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eorzea. So, Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words. Bloody, paltry things. But we would like to thank you, meowmurai. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now that I've to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a visual I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll stand with you. What do you... Saw what you did for us, having meowmurai here chase off Kenrick and all. It's true, there ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home, goddammit, and I for one ain't ready to give it up just yet. Aye, this is home, and even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and most of all, thank you, meowmurai. There are no more fine garments of gold-spun and brocade here. No more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish, but the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is for us. Our memories, our past, our history, that is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on, we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask you. This letter, I wonder if you would deliver it to Momode for me next time you visit Ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Well, I have to go back to Ul'dah anyway, so... Unfortunately, I have to walk there. I don't... There's no crystal here for me to transport. Or use instant transport. There are these fates everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of activity in the game, especially in the earlier part of it. So it does encourage you, I think, quite well to kind of stick with the early game and build up your character. And it gives you a lot of story too. So you're not just, even though the missions themselves are, nothing but fetch quests. There's some story behind it to give you a reward for your work. Heart is ticked off small talk. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Who hauled that cargo all the way here? My good boy did. Oh, yes, he did. Here's some water and gishel greens for my good boy. I forget what these are. Not that it matters. I don't have to do them. At least not yet. Surprised there isn't a little warp crystal out here, or maybe there is and I didn't see it and activate it. All right. Why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai, and you've been watching Final Fantasy XIV Online, running on the PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.